Yes, both of our ways. And actually this presentation was supposed to be done by Dr. Ettiarachi, who is migrated to Canada, so I had to do it today because of that. Anyway, by looking at this topic, probably you might see that it's a little bit different topic that you were listening today. And this is basically on the animals. But when you go through the slides, probably you might understand that it may be important for us as well, because we are also dealing with nutrition, a human being. So the topic is a very simple one, just the analysis of the composition or the fatty acid profiles of some of the supplements which are available in the market. Some are imported, and the important thing is some are locally produced. So, by looking at this slide, probably you might understand why I have put these slides here, because you might understand the importance of some animals to the society. So dogs, for instance, are used in different purposes in the society. From the beginning, of course, from the left side, from your left, for military purpose, as you may be interested about this, and then as sled dogs and guide dogs for blind people, and for regulatory authorities, customs, to detect narcotics, explosives in the airports and all, and for crime scenes, so detection of crimes, we use dogs. They are very smart in that case. And finally, as a pet for kids, it's very important, and as well as a companion for all people in the society. Companion. So therefore, the dogs, not only dogs, some other pet animals, they play a big role in the society in different ways. So therefore, it is our duty to take care of those animals, take care of this nutrition. So as veterinarians, of course, we are interested about their nutrition. So usually, as the human being, dogs also need several kind of nutrients for their survival. For example, amino acids, proteins, actually amino acids coming from the proteins, and fat. The fat gives the fatty acids. There's a huge number of fatty acids that we can deal with. And carbohydrates, basically energy, fat also for energy, and vitamins and minerals. But I have highlighted here the fatty acids because my topic is fatty acids. So fatty acids not only for the energy, but they have different roles, very, very important roles. That is why the market, they are selling fatty acid supplements. So you might heard about essential fatty acids. Basically, there are two essential fatty acids. Those are linoleic acid, which is omega-3 series, and alpha-linolenic acid, which belongs to omega-3 series, and the previous one, omega-6 series. And in addition to that, interestingly, there is another essential fatty acid in the body, that is arachidonic acid, which is only for cats, because when you study the biochemistry, you may have heard about the cats are deficient in one particular enzyme that produces arachidonic acid. Therefore, cats always look for animal origin food because they have to get this arachidonic acid from animal origin food. The arachidonic acid is essential for cats, cat family, Felidae. So even though they are essential, there are some other fatty acids in the nature, which are very important for our body, animal body. Those are omega-6 fatty acids, omega-3 fatty acids. I have highlighted here some omega-3 fatty acids, long chain omega-3 fatty acids, that is EPA or eicosapentaenoic acid, DPA and DHA. Probably DHA is very familiar for everybody because every day the advertisements say, they say DHA enriched food. Take DHA enriched milk powder. So DHA is a functional food. Actually, it has number of roles. Not only providing energy, it has number of roles. So, when you look at this chart, which shows actually desaturation and elongation of essential fatty acids, those are linoleic acid, as I said, coming from our diet, and alpha-linolenic acid, which is also coming from our diet, which we can't produce in our body, vertebrates. Only plants can produce these fatty acids. That is why they are called essential fatty acids. They will be elongated and desaturated inside the body using same enzyme system. Therefore, it is accepted that these two series of essential fatty acids compete with each other for elongation and desaturation. Therefore, we have to take these essential fatty acids in a correct ratio. If one part is increased, there will be a problem in the other part. So as you have seen here, so I have circled two special fatty acids here in the two series. This is EPA and arachidonic acid. You might notice that both have 20 carbon atoms. Those are called, these two 20 carbon fatty acids actually produce hormone-like substances called eicosanoids. You may have heard about prostaglandins, leukotrienes, thromboxanes. Leukotrienes are actually play a big role in the immune-mediated reactions. Prostaglandins, reproduction, pain, everything is mediated by prostaglandins. For example, if you want to reduce the pain, we have to inhibit the production of prostaglandin. So we have to inhibit one enzyme pathway that produces eicosanoids from the EPO arachidonic acid. Therefore, this fatty acid metabolism is very important for our body. So ultimately, you might see DHA is produced here. So, in my studies, when I did my postgraduate studies, I had the opportunity to work with omega-3 fatty acids. We found number of beneficial effects of feeding omega-3 fatty acids, especially in the brain gene expression. These two papers actually about the role of these essential fatty acids, alpha-linolenic acid actually we fed to these rats and has significant effects on the brain function, brain gene expression. So brain is the main organ that control everything in our body. So those fatty acids favorably control number of functions of the brain. So we had the opportunity to publish these papers in number 3 ranked journals in the world, PNAS or Proceedings National Academic Sciences. So as I said, because there is a competition between two series of these fatty acids for elongation and desaturation, usually even for human or for animals, we have to take the fatty acids in a correct ratio. So usually it says it should be less than 10:1 ratio. That means omega-6 10 or omega-3 1. So more than that, if the omega-6 is more than 10, it is not good. Usually it says in our early part of evolution, it is very close to 1:1. Now it has increased up to, maybe in Western diets, it has increased up 40:1, maybe 50:1, because we take a lot of omega-3, omega-6 rich sources like meat and other sources. So that will actually adversely affect our health, increase diabetes risk, increase heart attacks, those things, increase cholesterol levels. So therefore, we are advocated to take more and more omega-3 fatty acids and reduce this ratio. So our aim of this exercise is to feed the dogs with more omega-3 rich supplements to increase their health. So therefore, in this presentation, it's a preliminary study that I will show you that some of the supplements which are available in the Sri Lankan market, which are maybe import or locally produced, how much omega-3 is present, how much omega-6 is present, so you can decide what is the best. So in this study actually, there are not many supplements in the market, in the Sri Lankan market. So we selected 4 basically. We have named as brand A, B, C and D. Up to 3 all are imported. I think all are imported from India. And the 4th one is locally produced. All are available in the market. All are sold with authorization. So therefore, we collected those and we analyzed the fatty acid profile using standard protocols of American Oil Chemist Society. And we used gas chromatography for that, and fatty acid profiling was done. And these are the results that we obtained. So you might see that in the brand A, brand B, brand C, brand D. Brand D is, I said, it is locally produced. All others are imported. You can see that total omega-3 content is very high in brand B and relatively low in brand D. But if you look at the omega-6 fatty acids, that is ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, EPA, DHA, DPA, all those are omega-3 fatty acids are high in brand D as compared with the other ones. So total omega-3 fatty acids in the brand D is highest in the brand D. And then we calculated the omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. As I said, it should be less than 10 to 1. So you can see in the brand D 8.1, but brand B is 39.1 and 67.1, and this one is 4 to 1. So looking at these results, of course, if you want to give more omega-3 rich fatty acids to your pet animals, so you have to select the best one, which is contain more DHA, more EPA, more ALA, and the best ratio. So